You ready? Any bets on how much is going to come out of here?
A lot.
Is it going in the pan at least, I think? Not horrible.
Could have been worse, I guess.
Gotta plug that. I was pretty close. I knew it wasn't going to be a lot. Now, how much of it is going to come out of the heater core while the car is going down the road on the trailer, I don't know. We're not going to talk about that. Perfect. That is the least mess we have ever made with a cruiser.
Only because he made sure to raise the line up if you kept the line down.
What are we going to plug those with is the next question.
Really big bolts.
Really big bolts. We're just going to do this.
Yeah, and how is that going to stay like that when we you know?
Oh boy. Probably not. That one will, but the other one's going to need... Actually, why don't we just do this? There, now it'll be fine. Perfect. I don't want to leave it kinked like that long term, but for now. All right, how close are we now here? I think the only things we got left are shifter linkage, axle shafts, and engine mounts.
So we're almost there.
Until we go to lift it up and find out there's 6 other things we missed.
Well, that's
normal.
That's how it always goes.
That is the way.
So let's do the shifter linkage next, because I'm still holding the camera, so might as well before I...
I like how this is this tiny piece of
wire.
Hookup wire is all that was holding the shifter linkage pin in there. And I did that, I'm pretty sure. And that's as easy as that. Ow. And it's going to be in the way no matter which way we slice it. This I'd like to not break because they're hard to get now. They're very cool, but when they're this old, can you see this at all?
I can see it. I'm sure the camera can.
So the shifter linkage, most of them, at least on the newer Mark IIs, are a steel rod with plastic, basically tie rod end sockets, and they've got a little pop catch here that you got to just do that without breaking it, and you don't have to go very far because it's a split socket. And then the fun part is to try and pop it off without destroying it, which sometimes is easy as 1, 2, 3. Sometimes not. Ta-da!
keep off nicely.
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. I'm gonna put that back on there so it doesn't get broken. Hopefully, it's probably gonna get broken anyways. Wow, it's actually really free. So it's the transmission linkage that's stuck. So you just gotta watch when we're lifting this up. Actually, I'd really like to not destroy it, so maybe I'll just take it off.
There's another one.
So I'd like to not break it.
So there's the rod.
And the plastic sockets are intact. It is an original VW part. There's the part number for it. But you can't get them anymore, at least not from Volkswagen. So yeah, that will probably all be coming back here as well because again the VR6 uses cable shifter, so. All right. So that takes care of the shifter linkage entirely. This is our transmission.
Could use some tender loving care.
See, there's another shorter. That one's entirely plastic. I replaced that one on my other Mark II, but the metal balls, that one there, the metal balls were so worn that the new plastic link didn't really make any difference. So,
all right, CV axle shaft time.
It's going to be a row pain. Right. I'm thinking that's like 10. That's still clear.
Yeah, it's gonna get what it gets. So.
Oh, it's not even tight.
We drove this thing down the road.
I drove this all over Hell's Half Acre when I had it at my cousin's house.
If it's a, there it is.
It's been cut. That's not even a real head. Bueno.
Now reaching the other one, you're gonna need your twisty.
Is that the only thing holding this axle shaft on? Is my next question.
No idea.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I hope it's just one bolt. It's probably two. That to me says
I think there might be one on the bottom side, but it's on the bottom, so I should be able to get to it.
we're not even gonna try to film that.
No, but I'm just gonna look here for a second and see if that is the case. And it is.
So
It's maybe accessible.
there's two bolts.
So there's two in each. That's a starting point at least.
Something. All right.
So, perks of a vehicle that was a project previously by somebody else. I can't see the other side, but it appears, and I do vaguely remember, that there is but one of 6 axle bolts holding the CV axle to the transmission.
Now whether that's the same on the other side.
I can see one.
I can
the
see.
other spaces look empty to me. It's not even the right bolt. It's a hex bolt. They're supposed to be internal 12 points. That is an internal slush box. Looks like it's been all twisted out, so we might have to use vice grips on that one. But this is just a hex bolt, so I can do just a wrench on that one or whatever. And I think that's probably the only one I can't see without getting underneath, but we'll start with that one, which I'm thinking is maybe just internal hex as I block the camera. I can't see it all.
So we're gonna go back to the GoPro here, set up a shot, and thankfully that hopefully means we don't have to.
I think
lift the
that's
car
going to
in the
mean we
air,
don't have to lift the car, which would be nice, yeah.
which is excellent. Vous.
Excellent.
So now it looks like he's doing the rear engine mount.
Well, depends. This one's a rear one too.
Okay, left rear engine mount,
Right rear.
right rear engine
rear
mount.
if you look from the top of the car with the front being the front. A screwdriver. Here you go.
I don't think we can. Oh, is that what you're pointing the light at right now? That screw?
That right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they can see that.
You can?
Yeah, it's a great in view.
Nice.
All right, so we're back now. Well, it's instantaneous. Okay, we're back now in real time. In video time, it's nothing ever happened. But anyway, now we're gonna set the crane up properly, because what we were doing before was just lifting one part on a very sketchy bracket that isn't supposed to be
actually
there.
holds really well.
So the part that we need is actually
I don't know if we're gonna bother with that. That's what it's supposed to be for. This is what they call an engine leveler. Camera can't see. So you do the 2 lifting points on the engine, and then you can wind the screw back and forth to be able to level or balance the engine so that when you lift it up, it's coming up straight.
Now, in our case, we only have one engine mount that's proper.
One lift.
One lift.
Somebody broke it off. Now we could hook to the transmission.
So I think instead the plan is to chain it differently.
Yeah, we're definitely going to use a chain either way. The question is, where are you going to fasten it to? I was thinking about just going from here to here, but it's going to do that, and I don't think this chain that I have is long enough to go. Maybe it is. We went a bolt in that loop on the transmission and the loop in here, that would probably work perfectly. So there's definitely a bolt we can use for that. It's down there that we're going to need a bolt to fit that hole there. Relatively, with a nut to be good.
Whereabouts is that one located? Oh, I see it. It's right there.
The transmission one. I think it's like half inch. Try. I guess you can't do it. That's bigger than that.
Why is it Imperial?
All right.
That's out.
I pronounced the separated.
So what else is holding it? Just the one now?
I don't know. Like I said, this is the part where we find out all the things we forgot to remove. It's still sitting on the oil pan, so try taking it up some more, I guess.
Okay, let me get this ready.
Loose, basically off the oil pan. I think the only thing holding it now is that bolt underneath, so I'll try to get, this isn't going to come crashing down, right? Should be good. As long
So
as that
those chains are...
oh, the chain is more than enough, as long as that loop doesn't break out of the casting out of the transmission. I think I feel more comfortable leaving this over here for now. And then we'll just go over here somehow. So then we need this.
Did you know Greg once had an engine fall on him?
I had an engine fall on my head, yeah.
And he
It actually
survived.
chased me down to the ground.
He survived to tell the tale.
Yeah. Something I would not like to repeat.
Okay, so the next thing is
Put that
to...
back in,
Well, actually, we only got to lift the engine a slight amount.
we can probably come straight forward now. Let's get some of this stuff out of the way.
Here he is walking under the freaking crane again.
I'm not walking under a ladder, okay, it's fine. Once that attached, oh, that's the blocky. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna have to deal with that, but not right this moment. Okay, so try up a bit, I guess. Okay, there goes the wood, so we are free now. Hold on. Don't worry, don't worry. Yeah, because I think go too high, the transmission's bleeding into the... So actually, let's go down. Very low. Okay. Let's do that just a smidgen so that we're not fighting with... Okay, so yeah, other than this toolkit being in the way, I'm going to start to roll back.
If we had a proper amount of space to work in,
Yeah.
you would back this up quite a ways, but we can only go about 6 inches, maybe a foot. So,
Oops, that's part of the problem too.
okay, the radiators.
Like that hanging on that, but it's not moving for too long. Alright, so start. So hold on, something's still got us. What is that something? Okay, try for back cement. Okay. What's holding us? Oh.
What?
That's not supposed to be attached to that. Hold on. Come and hold this up a bit. Grab. You're gonna have to almost come under the crane, grab there and try to grab here as well. Just to support it so we're not wrecking things. Why is that still attached to the car?
What?
Shit. Yes, maybe I can break it.
Oh, that's stupid. That stupid piece we were
But still, why is it still attached to the car?
Get that
Yeah.
cool tank it on.
Alright. We go back to yonder land. How far back can we go for the space?
We got another couple inches.
What is that holding? What the heck? Here we go. Okay. Drag it back.
Easy. No more space. Well, there is if I move this board out of the way.
And put it to your right a bit.
Sorry, the camera's about to get moved. Is it free or is it still stuck on something?
Just this blocky here cord is the only thing that's holding us. That is really a pain. We should have shortened it up before we went for the final lift. I guess start letting it down.
Okay.
Real slow. Actually, hold on. Alright, we're good. Start letting it down real slow. Oh, that's not slow. Slow. There's no control issues on this one. Okay, hold on. We'll sit down here now. And we'll get a tire. We're gonna get the jack out from underneath there and then we'll set the engine on the tire. Continental, man.
The German tire.
This one. This under air oil pan. Alright, so we'll try real slow now on the down. Or I can do it if I need to be over there.
Oh, that's kind of leaning a bad way. The radiator.
And the next thing you know, we're gonna have the rad leaking all over the floor. Let her down slow. Oh, hold on, shoot, we forgot about that. I looked at it earlier and said, oh yeah, we'll do that. Of course it's not 17.
What is it?
That works. You're so
Wait, it was just a...
just this crow foot.
Okay, I can let it down the rest of the way now.
No. Nice and easy. I don't know if it's gonna sit up or if it's gonna fall over yet, so. Are we on that foot over there? The crane?
No, it's not on the crane.
Is there down? Keep going down? I don't know if it's gonna flop over or not. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Oh, it's gonna stay.
Stop. Should be good, isn't it?
Wow.
Alright, so let it down a little more. Hold on. Let it down there. Okay, well, push it back up and you can. So we did pretty well. The only thing I forgot was the ground cable, and I knew the block heater cord was still attached, so.
I would say that was a great success.
We didn't make a gigantic mess yet.
It was a great success. So we're not gonna stay filming here while we try to get this crane out of the way.
I don't even know if we can right now. What we're gonna have to do anyways is lift the engine back up to move it probably, so we'll probably just leave the crane here for now. Get some cleanup done on the car. I want to do a quick look underneath, and then probably the next thing is to get the little trailer over here and just roll the car right onto it from here. So that's gonna about do it for this episode, which will likely be the introduction for hopefully two different project series. One being the white Mark II Golf, which we'll do a introduction video at some point in the near future. That engine that we just pulled is going to be the power plant for that. This is going to a external project. It's not going to be scrapped unless we find out that it's so badly rotten that it's not safe. And like I said, the engine will be used for something else as well. It's going to undergo pretty much a full overhaul. We'll paint and everything before it goes to the next car. So yeah, if you like the video, don't forget to like, comment if you have a question or something you'd like to see done with either of these.
Hit that bell if you want to get notifications when we drop new videos every Tuesday.
Subscribe if you haven't already, and yeah, make sure you get the notifications going.
And go follow us on Instagram at GB Productions 1. We're going to be revamping that very shortly.
And hopefully getting some more preview content and sneak peeks going up there ahead of the videos that are coming out in the future.
And we also have a Twitter account at GB Productions 6. If people start following it, I will start posting there again. So yeah, hit that follow button. And we'll see you in the next one. See you guys soon, guys.
Peace.
See you guys.
See you guys soon, guys.